So, new guitar, EMG pickups, Zach Wild. So these guys are super freaking sweet. Love them. I picked this guitar up off of a guy I met on Facebook Marketplace. He had the EMGs and the old pickups with him. And I'm going to do a review on the EMGs and how they sound. They're EMG 8185s, Zach Wild, EMG signature set. These go for around like $200 online, and they come with the pickups, which these are the original pickups that came out of the Ibanez guitar. So we'll take those out of there. And so this came with the original pickups. You know, the pickups right here. Came with the EMG pickups, the original pickups, and 2 volumes, 2 tones. The switch, the input jack, quick connect cable or whatever this is, and just different pieces and parts. It's loaded down. It's got all the works with it. I love it. Love the sound of EMGs. I've had EMGs in a lot of guitars before, but I'm a passive guy. I like passive pickups. I like the passive sound. I like the noise that you get from passive. I know that sounds crazy, but I can make all the sounds I want to with EMGs that I can with passive, but at the same time, there's just not that tonal range. And I like to get the noise and the squeals and stuff like that. There's different harmonics, I feel like. So, I don't know. And I also don't like the element of surprise. Like, if I get up in the morning and start jamming on this thing and it dies out because the 9-volt battery's dead. Some people think that's stupid. Some people think that's silly. I don't care what you think. This is what I think. And I'm switching these guys out. But I'm doing a review on them first because they're great pickups. EMG's great, just not for me. I like passive versus active pickups. Active sounds super hot. They're super hot, super chunky, super crunchy pickups. And I'll be showing you all a demonstration of that here in a minute. Most of my guitars, as you can see, have they're all passive. They don't have active pickups, which of course most of my guitars are apart. But I'm just a passive guy. I like passive pickups, and that's just what I like to work with. The EMGs are sweet. They're super professional. The way they've got them in here it looks great. And the guitar is probably one of my favorites. I've been wanting a guitar with a Floyd on it for a while now because I haven't had one in a long time, and I used to be Floyd crazy. I had Floyds on everything, so being able to have a locking tremolo system I'm so glad I got that back because I missed it. But so the Zach Wild EMG 8185s versus the passive original pickups, which are like DiMarzio style. They're pretty sweet pickups. I like the ones that are in the 7-string that I've got. They look very similar, except for they're 7-string. But anyways, let's shoot this thing and let's turn it on and see what happens. So anyways, let's crank this thing up and see what it sounds like. Okay, we're gonna start off with the clean channel on the bridge position. position sounds amazing. Overall, I mean, the quality of the pickups are awesome. They're so bright and so, I mean, they're perfect. They really are. So, we're going to do the middle position now. The middle position, is really beautiful as earthy depth, and I love the sound of the middle position. I mean, so many people are using EMGs. Zach Wild, David Gilmour. I think even like Jeff Hammond, and, Kerry King, and I mean, there's just a lot of people out there that I've, Glenn Tipton from Judas Priest, a lot of different people are using EMG pickups, but I'm kind of old school. I kind of like the way the passive sound. We're gonna see. I'm gonna switch them out and see what the passive sound like versus the EMGs. But anyways, let's move on to the neck position pickup. The neck position is so creamy and so nice. I mean, they're amazing pickups, but one thing about them, they've got this, like, that's my clean channel. I mean, sounds heavy, sounds punchy. Yeah, heavy. Got this, it's almost like their own game. Like, EMGs almost do have like their own game, because I mean, that's after you hit it at such a hard, whenever you hit such a hard depth to it, like using a pick, like. They are spot on. That was the neck position. This is the bridge position. That's like classic rock. That's like a classic rock sound. That's not even the gain channel. That's not even the gain channel. That is the clear, crisp. That's just a clean channel. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a pretty neat feature. Well, now we're going to do the gain channel. let's see what the game channel has to offer, which I already know, and it sounds awesome. I mean, it really, you really can't. It's hard to compare the passive versus the EMG actives because, I mean, the quality is great. It seems like either way you go, but it's just about what you hear, what you want your sound to be. Really, I believe it's just all preference. But here we go with the heavy. So that was the bridge pickup on the game channel that I've got set up on my amp. Pretty awesome. Pretty sweet, man. I like it. They suffice. They're perfect. There are perfect pickups. Middle pickup is pretty sweet. Pretty great, man. And even in like the neck position, it's got harmonics that a lot of times passive pickups don't have. A lot of times passive pickups aren't hot enough to pick out those harmonics. And I mean, these pickups, I mean, they're super hot. They've kind of got the bridge pickup really high. But that's that. So the active's super creamy in the lead, super creamy, you know, super punchy whenever it needs to be. I mean, it's actually, you've got a lot more pick control with the EMGs. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see, than the stock pickups. Because I'm about to take off right now and go get the stock pickups installed to see what the difference is. And if I don't like it, I can just swap it out, you know. But if not, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So just stay tuned. I'm about to get these suckers switched out, and we'll see you guys in a minute. In this Ibanez, my homie over here, he deals with Fenders and Ibanez's, and used to have airline guitars in there. Had some really cool stuff, but he's got some original 500K pots for my Ibanez 420. So I'm gonna have him do the deal. Me and him worked out kind of a deal here. So I'm going to have him install them instead of me myself, because I don't have any pots, so I'm going to have to get him to hook me up with some pots, volume pot and a tone pot, because I don't have any. So go over here and get these suckers installed and take this bad boy back home. All I would have to do is just like install the other stuff back in there, which I could do that once I got these new pots. But anywho, we'll see you guys in a minute. Go up in here and get these parts for my stuff. Got the new pickups put in. Passive pickups versus EMG pickups. So far I've been jamming a little bit, a lot, and so this guy right here is ready to go. I'm super pleased with the transition between passive over, over active pickups, because it's my style. I like the way passive sound. EMGs scream, man. EMGs are awesome. EMGs, active pickups, they're hot, super hot, and all, but I was willing to take the risk on getting rid of them, selling them, making some money back on them, and getting my passives back in here, because that's what I like. That's what I prefer. But I was gonna give you guys a little bit of a rundown of how they sound in comparison. You can go back to the video towards the beginning where I played the EMGs and see. But after I get done jamming this out, and see if you can tell the difference between pickups. If you want to, comment below after I get done jamming and stuff, and let me know if you can tell the difference. Let me know if you can hear a difference. If you can't hear a difference, or if you can, I can definitely tell a difference. And I mean, these are pretty much DiMarzio based pickups. There's just some cheaper qualities about them, that Ibanez runs in with them. But I mean, I love them. I love what Ibanez does. I like Ibanez pickups. I can do a little bit of tweaking and stuff with them and make them sound awesome. That's what I like. And I mean, the body's pretty much raw, as you can tell. The paint literally, I could scratch the paint off of my fingernail. But the body's pretty, pretty much, there's no paint. There might be a little bit of clear on it, but it's satin for sure, or matte. So, but anyways, here goes nothing. Here's the bridge pickup position in the dirty distortion. There's the bridge position. Go ahead and do the just skip to the middle. Pretty awesome, man. Pretty earthy. Love it. Love it sound. It's just got this, I don't know, I just like the way they sound. like I said, the EMGs are super hot, but I mean, these guys, here's the neck position pickup. Are you Cap?
Yes.
Are you Captain America?
It says this.
You look pretty awesome. You know, are actives better than passive pickups? There is no answer to that. The EMGs were just as fun, just as awesome. These have a little bit of a, they just got this sound to them. It's crunchy, it might just be because I've got solid state. I don't run solid state amp, so. But this thing is way more like what I would like for it to be, you know. I just like the way it sounds. Preference. It's all about preference. It's whatever you prefer. One thing I did notice that was a little bit different too is like there's a little bit better control with EMGs. You have a little bit more control over your volume and your tone, the tonal range and everything. I mean, it's a lot of difference there. But other than that, really, there's not much difference. I mean, it's more of a preference thing, I think. It's just my opinion. I think there's a lot more. It's just all in preference. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. I know it was a short video. It's been a long time since I've really posted anything or put any videos up on here. So if you can, like and subscribe. Trying to get some more subscribers in here. Trying to get some more viewers in here. Which, that comes with kind of like posting more videos. But if you can, like and subscribe. Comment below, what you think, what the difference is between the pickups, and we'll see you next time.